Oh, Jenna, it's magic. How good was that? All right, ready to rock and roll, eh? You're right, and I'll put this on to do not disturb as well, so we don't get interrupted. Sweet. There we go. Excellent. Hey, well, welcome along, folks. Good to have you with us here at Ray White in Whangarei. For those of you watching on the live stream, it sounds like you might have already been joining us, judging by the look on my colleague's face. Good to have you with us. Folks, of course, here in rooms, it's wonderful to see you. If it's your first time joining us, a special warm welcome to you. Hey, and if your intention is to secure a property today, it's great to have you here. Wish you all the best. I'm David, your auctioneer, here to help as we go through proceedings. I'm going to give you a brief overview about how it all works before we actually get into the bidding proper. I know Wendy has just been registering a last minute bidder, so I'll check in with you and make sure we're good to go before we kick off at Pawatua Road. But before we get into the bidding proper, as I said, I'll just give you an overview. So you do bid and buy today on the documents that our sales team have been providing to you. They're the particulars and conditions of sale. They describe the property, the legal and technical, the terms and conditions that you agree to be bound by if you are successful, and they set forth the conduct at which we conduct our auctions. Folks, the properties are offered subject to a reserve price. That's the vendor's price if we're over and above that number and you're holding the leading bid. When the bidding stops, congratulations, sold. I do like bringing down the hammer. It's so much more fun. It's not like some people aspire to be a judge. I'd rather be an auctioneer because it's a happy moment. Sold. So folks, to put you in that position, I can do a couple of things. I can suggest the sum at which bids can be raised. Happy to work with your suggestions. Like every auctioneer, I guess it's a little bit different. I'm very comfortable to work with your suggestions. I will wait for them. I do still reserve the right to push back on anything I don't think sensible in moving the auction along, but certainly not going to stand in your way. Just keep the auction flowing smoothly. If needed, I can place a bid for and on behalf of our sellers. A couple of things with that: only ever below the reserve price. It's my exclusive right, and I'll clearly point it out to you as a vendor bid. As long as you're bidding, I tend to stay out of it. And of course, if you do bid today and you are successful, obviously there'll be celebrations later, but before you get to those, we ask for your autograph on the paperwork. Deposit payment, that's 10%. Unless you have a variation approved by our clients, of course that will be honoured, and the balance of your duties falls on that settlement date drafted in the documentation. Folks, just say if bidding happens but doesn't get to that reserve price, then the auction is actually still live. I just pause and have a conversation preference with the lead bidder and chat with the sellers. If we get to a level that works for everyone, then the property's on the market. Very important that you hold that leading bid. It's very rare, but in some cases I have seen properties sold side table, so it doesn't always come back out, which means it's very important that you're the person having those conversations. All right, folks, I'm just going to have a very brief side table, make sure we're all present and correct before we kick into the first in our order. Just one moment. Good to go. All right, folks. Well, we move into our order, and there it is, appearing before you on screen. 104 Patawa Road North, Patawa North Road rather, in Whangarei. Certainly a wonderful opportunity here for a great lifestyle. Imagine just bringing your kids up here is going to be magic, folks. The estate freehold, 1.102 hectares. It is on the record of title reference 834170. Settlement date is 25 working days. There's no changes to the documents. And some nice little inclusions there with the sound system and things as well. That's going to be very, very cool. I'm actually just going to take a look with you before we invite your bidding. And as you can see, look at the design. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful flat section. Very nicely and safely positioned back from the road, good fencing in place, everything you need there. I see the boat just peeping around the corner. I tell you what, that looks like a good place to park it, and if you haven't got one yet, hopefully you can, because there's just so much on your doorstep here, but plenty of space for other hobbies, toys, work, whatever it is that you desire. There's going to be space for you to do it here, folks. The chance for you by way of auction. Who bids me away? Wendy Forshaw, of course, presiding. Thank you, Wendy. Buys a chance here for you by way of auction. Who starts? I just tip my hat, obviously, to those in a conditional position. I know there's possible interest there conditionally, so if that's you here or indeed watching online, we do give first chance to those in a position to bid and buy. Opportunity, Sarah, I can't help looking in your direction with Wendy lurking by you today.
I've got it 9:50.
9:50. Well, I welcome you in at 9:50, and good to have a start at 9:50 by a certainly start, but happy to work with it. And at 9:50, can't help but suggest a 50 on the rise here to bring me immediately to 1 million neatly. I scan the room. Other faces not known to me. I'll give you a chance here. First time at 9:50. Second time, as we bid it away here, look on that 50 rise, buys third and final. I'm just going to put a little vendor bid up there. I call for 50, so I place it at 50. That makes it 1 million, and I welcome you back here at 1,050,000, sir. Buyers, that is there at 1 million. Vendor bid. Happy to bring you back in at 1,050,000. Make it crystal clear, just in case anyone is curious about how I work. I'm not going to bid against the same buyer twice. Obviously, not for sale at those numbers, but happy to have a conversation, sir. Or if you would rather, we can pass it in, I imagine. Can't be sure on these things, but you may find yourself competing with conditional interest in a blind manner. And that's okay. But you do have the first chance here, sir. But buyers, talking about first chances, we call it away here on a vendor bid, and that's with me at 1 million. Happy to take you, need to obviously be 1,050,000. Buyers, first time then, at 1 million with me. Second time on the vendor's behalf. Buyers, third.
1.01.
Look, I appreciate it, needs to be 1,050,000. Yeah, we're happy to work with you on that basis. Thank you very much. Look at 1,050,000 and there it sits, folks. I keep my word, we pause and negotiate. I test the market though, the chance here for a conversation still remains, otherwise transparency disappears and I speak with our leading bidder. First chance at 1,050,000 to my right. Second time as we call it away. Third and last call, all done, all silent, no problems at all, we pause here. Auction does remain live as I mentioned earlier. A little conversation takes side table and I'll update you as soon as I can. Thanks for your patience. Alrighty, welcome back. Gosh, you're quick around here, Janet. It's good. Hey, folks, where we got to, left you at $1,050,000. Conversations taking place, actually continue to take place. We do increase the bidding there to 1,100,000. So at 1.1. Negotiations are still continuing on this one. However, I appreciate those here and indeed watching online. We do move on to the next in our order, and I revisit this one with an update for you as soon as I can. Folks, at 120A Manu Road in Woodhill, the estate there is freehold. It is 304 square metres. Thanks, folks. Great to see you. Definitely have a chat to Wendy if you had interest in that one. She'll be keen to chat to you. No, all good. Thanks for coming. Folks, 128 Manu Road, Woodhill, the property here for you. Certainly a great area to be in. You're literally in walking distance to the hospital, a good central location. Very strong rental appeal to this. I see obviously in the marketing the chance for you to do your numbers. So if this is an investment opportunity for you, certainly you've got to buy in that area, but you've got the benefit of a good 4-bedroom layout here. That easy care freehold 304 square metres is on record of title 193229. Buyers, the chance here for you by way, firstly of auction, although I do believe we're going to be able to move immediately to the conditional market and immediately pricing this one. Buyers, we test the floor, opportunity for you here at 128 Manu. First, second and a third call. Excellent. Well, I'm well briefed by my team here, Aman and Tama, and they immediately priced this 646. So there we are. There's where you need to be, folks. It's priced at 646,000. Certainly, pull out the calculator, get your rental calculators together. I imagine those numbers, it's a good one. And certainly, if you have interest in this one and you haven't yet reached out to our team, please do so promptly. We certainly work with interest immediately and look forward to a great sale there in the coming days. I'm just going to side table brief with what is selling on the next, and we'll be live with 1344 State Highway 1 in just a couple of moments. right, folks, welcome back. I take you to Whangarei, 1344 State Highway 1. Sally Jordan, Warwick Harkness and our team, very proudly bringing to market what's just an amazing opportunity to get into great lifestyle. As you can see, everything there, the chickens, man, some very nice touches to this home. At the same token, there's some work to be done, and I would say for someone who wants to get in there, do a bit of things, take matters into their own hands, well, the opportunity here is very real, absolutely ready for you to move in. And of course, you're moving not only into 1344 State Highway 1, but I'm talking to my team here, I'm saying, Whangarei, tell me about Whangarei. And actually, of course, I know Whangarei. You've got the Miners Rest. Al Brown reckons the best custard squares. I've seen the proof. Well, according to Al Brown, they are. I don't know if I should be having any more custard squares. So I'm trying to sort of watch the waistline. But if you are intending to indulge, it's right there on your doorstep. You've got a great school as well. And of course, room for you and your family. Chickens, the beefies. So you've got 4.1545 hectares of freehold land. All yours on that record of title. North Auckland Land Registry has that. That's volume 95 alpha, folio 866. No changes to the documentation. It's exactly as described to you. Settlement date 30th of April. And I was going to say sadly, because I always like bringing down the hammer, but for good news if it's you here or indeed watching online, I know there's some possible conditional interest sniffing around on this one, and so sit tight. I believe I'm going to be able to open the doors for you. Folks, we do test the room here though, first and foremost, at 1344 State Highway 1. First chance, opening bid I'm calling for now. Second call, third, okay, no problems. I'm going to hand it back to Sally and Warwick to continue on the good work. Of course, you're very welcome to proceed now with conditional interest, and certainly if you haven't yet reached out to our team, you need to do so promptly, because I'm going to tell you, when you look at what you have for this, it's incredible value, 710,000. There you go, that's the asking price. We put it on there immediately, and it certainly buys you an awful lot there at Whangarei. Folks, I'm back with 3 Cascade Crescent next in just a couple of minutes. See you soon. All right, folks, welcome back. We take you to 3 Cascade Crescent in Tikipunga. Greg Marsland, Lisa Gray, looking after your interest through the campaign, and of course presiding here today. Folks, the estate is freehold, 625 square metres. That record of title is 994813. Documents are clean and as provided to you. Settlement date is 15 working days from the date of this agreement. And certainly a good chance to move into just a stunning home. Owner's done an amazing job here. I hand you to Greg to say a few last words about the property and the campaign before we invite your interest.
Appreciate that, David. Thank you very much. And thanks everybody for coming along. Thanks for watching, and let's get involved in this beautiful home. I really would like to thank the vendors who are here with us today. This is the first home that they've built, created it from bare ground into something that is, well, it's beyond show home. It's absolutely exceptional. Really appreciate the opportunity to be involved. Presented like this is it's a proud moment when we open those doors on open home days. It's been fantastic. Little touches of brilliance, nice little kitchenette if you like, a very functional kitchen, a lovely layout in the family room and through to the lounge. It really is a lovely family home and a golden opportunity, more than just move-in ready. It's absolutely perfect. Please, David, let's give it a go.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, folks, well, there you have it. The chance here for you to a very high standard to secure at Cascade Crescent. Once again, I believe on this one I'm going to move immediately to the conditional market. We keep our commitment though. First and foremost, opening bid or offer, test the floor, first chance, second, third and last, no problems at all. We hand this one back to Greg. The good work continues. And certainly very proud to be representing ourselves on this one. I'm going to tell you where you need to be, folks. I'm going to say, if you're looking at a build option, forget about it. Just come straight here because the hard work is done. 3 Cascade Crescent, we immediately price at $815,000. A lot on offer at that price point, folks. Look forward to a great result in the coming days. Cheers. Alrighty, we are back. Must be 1 o'clock. No? Sorry, tell me, what have we got?
What's happening with part
I'll update you on our negotiation. Thank you. Keep me on my toes, Janet. See you shortly. Right, folks, welcome back. In fact, I take you back to the very first in our order. Look at that view. Just an amazing bit of land here for you to enjoy. And folks, if you have been watching this campaign and hoping that we are not going to sell it today and give you a chance to engage, I believe it's going to be your lucky day. We have actually continued on negotiations. I believe they are continuing, so I'm not going to disclose any further increases from the purchaser or bidder rather at this point, so as not to disadvantage anyone in case other interest decides to pursue this. The opportunity, I believe, continues. I offer the chance to the room though at $1 million, first, second and third time. Alright folks, we do take one last look. I just want to show you because it's such a beautiful home and we've landed in the bar. There it is again. The quality on offer here, the contemporary modern design, the benefits there of great sheds, very nice high stud there that can take plenty of toys, work equipment, everything that you need. Well laid out and well thought out home, from the polished, durable, attractive floors right the way through to the quality with the post and rail fencing. And it certainly is a very, very good one. Now, the numbers you want to know, I can tell you exactly where the sellers are. We price it immediately. Pardon me? We are passing it in and we're pricing it, buyers, at $1,225,000. So there you are, 1.225, the numbers you need to hit on this one, folks. And certainly if this is one that's piqued your interest, please reach out to Wendy. Very happy to work with you, and we look forward to seeing a great sale here in the coming days. Folks, that does conclude our session. We're back in at 1 o'clock. See you soon.